We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Oakland A's. The A's are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ready now for the Marlins, David Peralta, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Left side, but well foul.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Kemp has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Striding forward now, Trevor Story, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. First offering on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Jamison Taillon is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Marcus.
The pitch.
Simeon.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out.
That is fifth, the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Up next from Miami, Jesus Aguilar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3. Corey Dickerson will be next. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Set to go now, Corey Dickerson. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. He's set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Anderson.
From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Aguilar, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. From the stretch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Astudillo is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Hey, time to start.
Here's the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Two and one to the A's first baseman. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 11 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and there's out number 2. Next up for the A's, Matt Kemp, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
So now to the plate, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Franklin Barreto.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A's have to settle for just the one. We played 2 full. It's the A's 1 and the Marlins nothing. Striding in, Jonathan Villar, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Pitch on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. From the stretch. Front door with the slider, he clips the zone for a called strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw over. And the runner back. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Chapman in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
In there, 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
That could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Laureano is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Muncy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here's the 0-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Sent toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the